I just thought I'd record my pencil stash. Just decided to put my, oopsie, just thought I'd put my pencils in here because it makes them more portable and I can use them. And I love this box with the trays of pencils, but it's just a bit difficult for me to hold. And I thought I would put them all in here. And I bought an extra couple of these bags for my daughters for Christmas. Because there's a lot of pencils I can't use now. I can only use, well, I haven't been able to use them for a while actually. I can only use my water ones. So I'm going to keep the water ones, the water-based ones, and there is enough because I love working with these. They're easy and I can work with them. These watercolor pencils, because I can't do any blending, but I can blend with water. So I'm going to put these in here. And you could get 24 because there was an extra loop. But I bought 2 new sleeves to go in here. So I've got 4 in this one, and I bought 2 others. You get 3. You get 3. You get 3. I thought you got 3 sleeves. I thought you got 3 sleeves in there. Oh. You should only get 2. I thought you got 3 sleeves in. Why can I not find 2? Ah, that's why. Yeah, originally you get 3, and they've got 2 grommets in, which is quite good. But these pencils I can't use, so I'm going to give all my colouring pencils, my drawing pencils, to my daughter because she does a beautiful job of blending. So I'm going to give her those. So you get 3 in the original little Derwent bag. It's got a pocket on the front and zips up, and you have a big pocket here. So I intend to put my little watercolour book in here. And I had a thought last night that you could, in fact, fit your paintbrushes in here if you wanted. It could fit, not in this particular one. But I'm going to put mine in a little stiff case. I have a nice Victorian case. So I should put my paintbrushes in here. My pencil sharpener in there, and my little water pot. And that's going to give me a lot of supplies. And then in the back here you have your space for your sketchbook. It's quite a big space here for quite a deep sketchbook. So I've got my classic Cary Bag metallic pencils and my Derwent metallics, set of 12. and I am putting my 72, my Graffy Tints, water-based, and these are my Derwent watercolours. I said that we're in this beautiful big lovely box, but I just can't use them like this. And I've started to use these more, so I want to get rid of my other pencils. So you could get, if there was 2 in each, you could get in this, the first 2, you can get an extra one at each end, and you can still have room for your ring binders. But for some silly reason, they've put another ring in here. Now I could take that ring out, because you can get 2 pencils in there, so you get 24 here. So you can get 24 on that one, 24 on that one, and 24 on that one, which is your full set. But for some reason, there's a couple of them that are a little bit looser, so you can get 3. So I've still got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. I've got 24. So a couple of these are a little bit big. But these are quite old, these pencils. I've had them an awfully long time. I mean, I got this video in the 80s, so of how to use the Derwent watercolour by a wildlife artist, David Cook. So that was a long time ago. That was in the 90s. So you know, these pencils are they're all kind of cracking on the end, but they're still fab. They still do the job. But I just haven't used them. So because I can't do a lot of colouring now, I've decided to get rid of all my pens that I can't use. Just keep my water based. And I think I do have to squeeze 3 in a 2 section, so I think that one might do. And as much as I love this box, I'm going to have to put it away, I think. And because my daughter is not particularly good at putting pencils away when she gets them out, I thought she might and I think that one's a little bit looser. Is it that one could be a bit looser, maybe that one? Yeah, that's a little bit. One of them I'm just going to stretch to make. I need 2 to have a 3 in. So I have to move. Oopsie, every other one. Move that down. That one. And I've never actually sharpened these. I've sharpened the odd 1 or 2 recently. To use, but so I'm going to buy a sharpener as well. So I've got my 24 metallics, my 72 Derwent watercolours, my graphite watercolours and my 72 ink tents, all in a little bag, and it does have a shoulder strap on it as well, so I can actually take my pencils with me now, and I've got them all in here, so I'll probably use them a lot better. So I've got my pencil sharpener in there, and you can pop pens in there. I probably put them on the inside. The one thing that does go in there though is my Kirby sketchbook, so I can put that into there, and then I can colour to my heart's content. Oops. And I do use that for a bit of a reference because I've got them all in here, so sometimes you can't tell what's what at the end of the pencil, so I've been using this as a colour swatch. So that was to go into there, and my pencil sharpener goes there. And I do have a little water pot, but I just can't put my hand in it. I'll put my hand on a little water pot. No, but it's about that size. So I can put those in the back there. And it's, you know, it's quite a chunky size, so that actually could sit in the lounge and not be in too much of a mess, because normally I end up with pencils all over the floor. So I could actually sit on the sofa when I'm not very well. And that, you could ask somebody just to lift that for you, and it's not too bad. So that's my little Derwent book of colours, box of colours. So that should keep you going for a little while. So I just thought you might find that interesting. So I bought some for my daughter, both daughters. They can either leave it, one of them's in digs at art college, so she can either leave it there or she can take it with her, and she's got all her sketching pencils. And I'm going to have a de-stash and get rid of all the pencils I don't use anymore. And that's my little book, my little bag of pencils. Thank you for watching.